Alright, let's make sure we got the ability to read messages here. All messages. It's still uploading. Whatever. Green screen. Boom. It wants to pick up the tree behind me. Well, you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, have ravioli. I'm not sure that's ever been a saying, but I just made it one. That's not even the hot side. Whatever. Ooh. Beef ravioli, beef ravioli. Well, you can't lick it. You'll cut your tongue, and you'll wrap your tongue all the way around it. I wonder if I'll be blurry to these people now. Drip, 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 drip. It's habanero sauce. Oh, hell. Don't do that to me now. This rain's supposed to be done soon, but still. I don't want to get dripped on. Chinese water torture. Is that okay for me to say on YouTube? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's an actual thing that the Chinese used to do. Drip, drip, drip on your head. Not gonna lie. Ravioli during a thunderstorm kind of slaps. What do we got for calories in this? Per container, 320. Ain't bad. One around. There you go. Booty. Boots. Hey there, bud. He's just as annoyed with this rain as I am. I promise. I promise you don't want any of this. It's spicy. Look at him looking at my ravioli. Oh no. Is my butt getting wet? Or is that just cold ground I'm feeling? Yep, it's just cold ground. Ravioli for dinner. Early dinner. Supper. Somebody recently, ow, mosquito, told me that there's a difference between supper and dinner. Well, you know when I say that, I eat whenever I'm hungry. I don't have a boss at work that's like, no, you gotta wait until 11 a.m. to eat, even though you've been here since 7. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good sign. The birds are singing again. They said the rain's gonna be done here soon. How many of the calories do you think are in the actual red sauce? And pasta sauce. Oh. Ouch. Huh. It's kind of a better angle. I'm almost completely out of tobacco. I think me being almost completely out of tobacco is part of the reason that I was pissy this morning at the weather. You know, it's nice having this tent because the bottom of it is a tarp. So I'm sitting on my tent under my tarp. I guess I'm still a tarp guy. I wasn't going to set the tent up and let it get wet and then have to dry it out. And I think I should be able to, like, I don't know, the way that I fold it up, it might work. It might not. I don't know. My sleeping bag still might get wet. If it does, screw me, right? Yeah, you just watch me lick pasta sauce off my glasses. Oh. Just to give you an idea of what I got going on here. We got the backpack right there, right? Being sheltered by the tarp. You got boots behind me being sheltered by the tarp. And then you got for the most part, and it seems like it's passing. The birds are coming out right now. The radar made it seem like it was gonna last a little bit longer, but I'm glad it picked up speed and moved across me faster than it was expected to. Mud Daddy, you know, part of the reason I think I was kind of pissy at the weather this morning is because I quite literally have that much tobacco left. And I knew I wasn't in an area that I could buy anyways, and like, fucking rain. But I'm only like a mile and a half out of Grand Rivers. And if this stops at, what time is it? 4:55. If this stops at like 5:30 at the latest, I should still be able to make town by, I don't know, I said give myself like 20 minutes to roll up everything and head out. Well, I'm a mile down the road, and I'm still a mile. So yeah, I should still be able to hit town by latest like 7:30. We'll see. The bridge I got across is kind of I don't know, kind of sketchy, but I feel like in evening might be the better time to cross it. Just because not a lot of people are going to be going in and out of the national forest at like 7 o'clock. I could be wrong though. I don't know. But you know, at least I have like extra food to eat while I'm sitting here. That like, otherwise I don't normally have. Got some ravioli. I might even crack open one of these pineapple juices that the dude gave me. If I can find one. Oh yeah, there you go. Pineapple juice. I don't get a lot of fruits on the road, so I think I might start picking up some of these, depending on how much they cost. Good vitamin C in it, and I know for a fact I'm not getting like vitamins by eating tuna. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, there's vitamin D, vitamin B12, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I'm always in a good mood, is because the tuna has the vitamin B12. But tuna does not have any vitamin C, so that's probably something that I should add into my. I'm like right at the tippy top of the two, Cambridge River or Cumberland River and Kentucky Lake, or Lake Kentucky. I don't know. Honestly, if you Google Maps Grand Rivers, it's like a dot, and then there's not very much there. Oh, that's true. There's not very much there in Grand Rivers, and then Lake City, there's not much there either. They're only like maybe 4 miles apart from each other. But I gotta get up to, I think it's 62, and take that east. I know I said, like, I really do want to come back and work for you, because it's kind of like a guaranteed thing. You kind of already offered it to me, and you have the ability to, rather than like continuing to head east and kind of hoping I find something. Not hoping, I know I will, but like not exactly sure when it would happen. But I absolutely need to stop and work for a month so that I can upgrade my backpack, so I don't have to worry about this freaking rain situation. I need like an all-weather backpack. Yeah, I know. I know you. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could always do the thing and be homeless in Murfreesboro for a bit, but it's more so where I put my dog during the day. You know I ain't worried about where I sleep at night. If I was, we wouldn't have met. No, but I think Sailor's got some connections out in Lake Cumberland, and if not, I'll start putting feelers out on Indeed. More so, I'll probably start calling people. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I mean, now don't get me wrong, 60 pounds, like, that's not my typical everyday weight because I'm carrying extra. Like, I have pineapple juice right now, and I have like 3 cans. I ate a can of ravioli, but like, I would say on any given day, I'm sitting at easily 50 pounds. So I'm still carrying a third of my weight almost. That's the first time I've ever like weighed my pack too. I have a rough estimate just from like lifting it. When I weighed it the first time, it was well, altogether, me and the pack weighed 210 pounds, so it was 55 pounds. I filled up my water bottles, and then I weighed it by itself for that video. Just to be like, this is all loaded up. But I got food for, like 4 days. Thanks to the guys coming out on Sunday to pick up Melody's wallet. They brought me food, a little bit more than I had paid for. And then Otto, who I met at the campground, who I gave my fishing pole to for the kids. Because I asked for $20, right? And for the pole, I paid 35 plus tax. But I wanted to give to the kids. I was just, if you got $20, I'll take it because I need to buy food. But if you don't, I'm still gonna give you the fishing pole. And so he gave me a big, massive plate of here, I'll show you. Gave me a massive plate of spaghetti last night, and then gave me a bunch of like ravioli cans, pineapple juice, and juice boxes. And if you're interested, this is the storm that I was hiding from. Am hiding from. It's just blowing over. Oh yeah, by the way, I turned Boots into a half bird. Anybody know what kind of feather that is, by the way? Is that a turkey feather? I think it's a turkey feather, but I'm not sure. Red-tailed hawk? That looks like too big of a... It's like 10 inches long. Oh, and I seen this while I was walking on the road too today. This was kind of cool. I'll let you read that. Now, if you notice who it's donated by, it says Andrew and Esther Bowman, or Bauman. Fun fact, that's actually Melody's last name, and I'm curious as to whether or not pigeon feather. I'm curious as to whether or not Melody is part of that family that donated that land over there. That'd be pretty cool. I found another feather of it. Here. It got wet. It also got ruined because Boots started playing with it, but... Aha! They were littering the roadside like a half-mile back. I don't know. I was using the orange one as a fan. Nature's fan, man. I should have grabbed like 4 of them and made a full-on fan. But I'd have destroyed it trying to pack it and keep it. Well, maybe I could have sold it. People like trinkets like that. Trinkets. Hey, I got a curious question. Am I blurry to you guys still? I have 2 bars of 4G right now. See, I was thinking turkey. I just actually have never been up close to turkeys to be able to, and I've never shot a wild turkey. Something I've always wanted to do. Go hunting for turkey. Fuck the feds. Just kidding. In that case, I wouldn't do it because I ain't trying to stop my journey. If it's an endangered species, can I still use it in a craft type thing and then sell it? If I found it on the roadside? I mean, turkeys aren't endangered, but... Right? I don't know, like, that feather... Yeah. The orange one, that's kind of why I thought maybe it was a tom. Right? My honest idea was to actually collect the feathers and sell them to somebody that ties flies. Dude, I know people that tie flies, and they love feathers like that because they can tie so many flies with it. Actually, Neil, Jeannie's husband on the homestead, he ties his own flies, and he'll pick up feathers from the chickens that they have, the good looking feathers. And that's what he ties his flies with. He also steals some of Jeannie's like craft feathers to do it. What's up? I'm just gonna call you Cinnamon. I'm gonna call you Cinnamon. What's up, Cinnamon? How you doing? Welcome to the adventure family. I'm just hiding out from a storm right now. The rain is dying out. I can see the sun peeking through, which is a good thing. I think when I roll everything up, I'm gonna put my sleeping bag inside the tent and fold that over so that the tent tarp touches this tarp. That'll be, well, the inside isn't actually too wet, surprisingly. Oh yeah, I know. See, I don't know if you changed your name or maybe I just was a little bit too high the other night, but I thought I recognized the username. Luckily, no, but we are on a tornado watch until 8 p.m. There's been tornado watches for the last like 4 days. Oh, okay, maybe one day in between there was like good weather. Yeah, I had one good day of weather at the campground. Luckily. I left the campground and I'm heading to town, and I knew I was gonna get caught by this storm. But I was hoping that, just like previously in the week, the meteorologist would be wrong about when the timing of the storm. Because like yesterday, thanks to Mud Daddy, I was able to stay at the campground again. But yesterday, they said it was supposed to like start storming at like 1 or 2, and then they kept pushing it back and back and back and back, and then it stormed overnight, and then it rained in the morning from like 9 to 10 or 9 to 10:30, something like that. And then yeah, now it's raining again between 4 and 5. Are you having a dream back there, buddy? All of a sudden I feel Boots start twitching. No, I like my adventure family though. When I got on the live earlier, and I'm not sure why that live didn't actually upload, only the like 8-minute one did, where I was actually truly bitching and complaining. Look, I'm human too, but I got on live, and the adventure family got on there and brought me out of my funk. And then I started walking, and that brought me out of my funk, because before I knew it, I had already walked like 3 miles, and I was like, holy shit, an hour's passed? Really? And I got to weigh my backpack today. Like fully loaded, 60 pounds. So, I mean, I guess I had a tiny little bit of space in the top of the backpack for maybe a little bit more food or what have you. But I don't think I could carry any more weight, honestly. I'm only 155 pounds right now. My resting weight, I've lost probably 10 pounds on my journey so far, but my resting weight is usually around 165. I don't know. Guess that depends on where you go, but it's very touristy around here. So I have a feeling that none of them are going to be like a Motel 6 type 66, 74 or whatever. I haven't really looked, because I'm not going to ask anybody to pay for a hotel for me. Honestly, if you want to send me any money, please send me money for tobacco, because this is quite literally all the tobacco I got left. And I think that's part of the reason that I was in a pissy mood earlier. Is because I knew I was about to be out. Or if you want to spend any money on me, I should say, not send. Otherwise, the rest of my like needs are taken care of. I got food for about 4 days. Boots has a full bag of food right now. That lasts him about 5-6 days, depending on what he eats of mine. Yeah, I don't know. You can look up like Grand Rivers, Kentucky. That's where I'm going to be. Hopefully, as soon as this little bit of rain fully passes. No, 66.74. I'm good with numbers, and I remember exactly how much the Motel 6 is. Maybe it was 68.74. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, that's a lot cheaper than like. Fair enough. I'm sure I have cancer, but it ain't from tobacco. It'd be from all the processed food I've eaten over 34 years. And if I do... Oh, right on. Well, good for you. I hope you... I mean... Don't try, just do it. And I know that's like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I guess that comes from like me like wanting to quit walking, and I just had to tell myself, shut up, just do it. I've thought about quitting smoking along the journey because it I don't know. It would make walking a little bit easier. But quite honestly, my lungs aren't that bad anymore. After all the exercise that I've done in the last year and a half, I don't huff and puff nearly as much as I used to. Actually, I really don't at all. I attribute that more to carrying 60 pounds on my back. You know, my calves are like, oh, it's just you? You're light as a feather. I remember the first time I actually like set down my backpack. It was St. Genevieve, Missouri. Was the first time that I actually like stashed my backpack and went and walked around town. That was weird. I felt like I was floating at first. And my mile time increased from like 20 minutes to like 15 minutes a mile. You know what I actually want to try, and I think I might try and actually get sponsored by the company. Have you seen the ads that YouTubers are doing for Fume now, or Fume? F-U-M? It's quite literally just flavored air. I kind of want to try that. Really, I do. Because I like vaping more than I like smoking tobacco. And to me, I can't even necessarily say that it's the nicotine that I really care for. It's the act of doing it. It keeps me busy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of smokers are like that, though. I don't know. I'd have to try it to be able to, like, say it. That's why I said I'd like to get sponsored by them. Have them send me one, and then I can full on. Because some of the people that are sponsored by them and advertising it aren't using it. Yeah. And for me, like, I'm constantly, I mean, other than boots, I'm constantly alone. It's part of the reason that I go live is because I get to have conversations with people. But I'm constantly alone, so sitting there watching YouTube videos, what else am I going to do with my hands? Smoke. Not to mention, I've been smoking since I was 14 anyways. I mean, I used to like Marlboro Smooths, but not anymore. I started smoking when I was like 13, 14. I started taking my mom's like half cigarettes she would leave in the ashtray. And quite honestly, my mom didn't help me out because once she figured out that I was smoking and I was a typical teenage kid, it turned from like taking cigarettes out of the ashtray into like taking a few cigarettes out of the pack to, oh, she won't notice a pack gone out of a carton. And she basically was like, stop stealing from me, I'll buy you your own. So yeah, that definitely didn't help me. Well, it's the ritual of it that helps with the anxiety. I think the rain is fully done. I think it's just the canopy dripping on me now. I tried to take a really here, I'll show you a picture. I chose a spot under 2 trees that had a decent bit of covering so that hopefully I was more blocked than just by my tarp. Oh yeah, and I saw this thing. Anybody tell me what this is? I mean, I know it's like a centipede or whatever, but like, it's got to be a special kind being that color. Like, poisonous. Boots wanted to eat it. I won't lie. I killed an innocent bug, and then I buried it. I don't trust insects that are that color. I don't trust mushrooms that are that color either. I recently found my first like bright red mushroom. Real small cap, like maybe nickel size cap, quarter size cap. Only about that tall off the ground. Have no idea what they are, haven't looked it up yet, but they're really, really pretty looking mushrooms. I would bet they're not edible. Well, there's that rule about mushrooms though. Every mushroom is edible at least once. You know? You can eat it at least once. Yeah, I'm not even sure what flavors the fume comes in. I really started seeing it while I was out at the campground on LBO, in LBO, and I didn't have good enough service to like hop on the internet. I wasn't trying to wait 2 minutes for the web page to load, so I don't even know what flavors they have or how it really works, except for the YouTubers that are advertising it. I know they apparently tried to make it into like a fidget spinner type thing because it's magnetic, and so it's a fidget toy as well as flavored air. I don't know. Quite honestly, I'd rather see kids do that though, rather than vape. Like here, if you want flavored air, there's flavor. You know what I mean? You don't need to add nicotine to it. All right, what time is it? 5:26. So I didn't subscribe to Angry Cops, but Angry Cops is now a continually suggested YouTuber for me. I only walked like 100 or 150 feet off the road to set up shelter for this storm. No, I wish. It's this is the last bit of tobacco that I have, and I'm out of papers, so I'm using my little bullet pipe to be able to smoke the tobacco. That's what it's supposed to look like. I was sitting at the convenience store at Hillman's Ferry campground, and I was waiting for one of the rangers to come up to me and be like, "You're smoking weed," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not. You can smell it. It smells straight like tobacco." It's one reason I don't like smoking tobacco through pipes, though, is because all the tar, it clogs them up quicker. Might have to get out some wire, clear it out. I think I'll have one or two more of these little tobacco smokes, and then we'll roll up and head out, because I gotta make it to town before dark. See if I can find somewhere to spend my $4 to get me a little bit of tobacco. It might happen. But nature's pretty. You know? Can't go wrong with nature. I mean, the storms suck, but nature's cool, you know? Nice little ravine down there. Oh yeah, and I've learned to take my shoes off when I pause and stop like this. Let the feet dry out. That was one nice thing about like having a few days at Amy's and at the campground. My feet got to like fully heal all the blister spots that I had, all the skin is healed around them and whatnot. So now that they're healed, I'm not trying to go back to having like hurt feet. Trench foot is a real thing. You get sweaty feet and whatnot. I gotta love my shoes. My shoes are waterproof and weatherproof, but that also means they keep the sweat in. And if any of you are hikers or military or ex-military, y'all know that shit sucks. Trench foot sucks. Tear your feet to shreds and whatnot. Jungle rat. Hey, what's up, Whispers? Fair enough, Cinnamon. I can respect the fact that like you don't want to like help me destroy myself. However, I would say that my alcoholism, drinking a liter of vodka a day, 6 days a week for 15 years, that was more detrimental to my health than smoking cigarettes ever was. So the trees there, you see that? That's my walking stick. The tarp was dipping down between the trees. So yeah, I used my walking stick as a ridge pole. It worked perfect. Just plastered up, stayed tight. I'm pleasantly surprised that, I shouldn't say, I'm pleasantly thankful that my 5-minute shelter kept me dry. Yeah, vodka. I started out on whiskey, like high dollar whiskeys when I was young and I was making good money. And then I figured out that I was drinking the high dollar stuff just as fast as cheap stuff. So I switched over to cheap stuff, and then I just started drinking more of it because I could afford more of it. All right. That doesn't look like it's sopping wet right there. Cool. That'll be like a staging place where I can roll everything up, back up together. I mean, I still drink every now and then, but I was drinking out of depression. I was drinking because I didn't want to wake up in the morning. I was what I would consider subconsciously committing a slow suicide. But like when I drink now, I don't drink out of like depression, and I don't drink a liter of vodka in 6 hours. Um, I mean, I think unfortunately because I spent so long drinking that I still have a high tolerance. But such is life. Boots, can I have my shoes? Thank you. Where do you travel? What? My goal is to find a new place to live. To find the place that I want to set down roots. I left Minnesota after 34 years, so but I'm walking towards the Appalachian Trail, and then I'm going to take that south, or roughly take that south as far as it goes, and I might go a little bit further, but I want to winter out in like South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, that tri-state area. Ooh-wee. You know, the one nice thing about like storms or rain coming through like that is it cools everything off. That I can't argue with. Can't have a problem with, you know what I mean? Pretty sure that's just the canopy dripping on me now. Well, there went about 8 ounces out of my backpack, so maybe we're at like 59 pounds.
What's up, buddy dude? Hi. Are you my good boy? Are you my good boy? Did we stay dry? Did we stay dry? My good boy? Are you my good boy?
Man, I've never even had a passport. I've never even had an ID that allowed me to fly. I've only been on a plane once, well, technically twice, but I would consider the round trip a one-time. What up, Maggie? How you doing? If you noticed, I walked, but then I got caught in the rain again. Oh, what? What you looking at? Huh? What you looking at? Me and Boots are just hanging out here under the tarp. The sun's coming back out. Yeah. He was tired. Walking in the heat and being black like he is. There wasn't a lot of shade on the road. So when I finally got the shelter set up and told him to come lay down, he passed right out. Luckily, the 5-minute shelter did keep me dry. It's kind of crude. I suppose I could show it to you guys. Ugh. What's up there, buddy dude? Yeah. I tried to, I don't know if you can really tell, but this is the trail that goes down there. There was a little bit of a hump between these two trees, and the canopy up there provided a decent amount of rain cover. Yeah, I mean, it worked. It worked. It kept me dry. Losing my rights without them. I have more rights than the people that have all those documents. You know why? Because I just do what I want. Yeah, I did, but at that campground, I didn't have any like service to be able to pull up anything like that. Oh, that's on my screen. Not. Thought that was a bug on my head, but it's just a speck on my screen. Losing his rights. Also, I feel like I'm one of the few, pretty sure I'm part. I'm one of the few people that I feel like knows their rights. Also, when you're like tying up lines like this, make it easy on yourself. You don't gotta tie knots. What do I need documents for? If it's a medical emergency, they have to treat me. And if it's not a medical emergency, I ain't going to the fucking doctor. I haven't seen a doctor in 17 years. I don't know why I'd start going now. I haven't had a flu vaccine in 17 years. I haven't had any vaccines. I personally believe that doctors don't realize it, but they're all part of the grand scheme of things to like do research for all the medicine that is given to us. They like, because all they do is they're like, oh, this symptom, this happened, that happened, and where's all that information go? Like, you can't even get your full medical records, even if you request them. They won't give you the full record. You know how messed up that is? That, like, you go to the doctor, it's about you, and you can't even get the full documents, the full record. All vax shed for 2+. What? What are you talking? I don't understand what you mean. See, he knows where to get water. Always. Yeah. Here's that. I left it out in the rain. Aww. It's a cool little guy. It's got mites on it, looks like. Alright. Where should I stuff you guys so you can watch me pack up, huh? I feel like right here is kind of a good spot, because that's about where I'm going to be packing up. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere.
Are you a good boy?
Are you a good boy? Oh, what? I just found out that they were treating me with hustle in my stomach. There you go. There's a reason that I don't trust doctors. Someone gets vaccinated. Oh. Well, I guess maybe I got vaccinated. I worked front line during COVID and I never got sick. I also don't get the flu though. Like, I don't really get sick. I have a strong immune system. Um, some of us are just built that way. I used to tell people that while COVID was going on, and they were like, haha,
Have fun dying from COVID.
and here I am, walking across the country, healthier than I've ever been. I love that my dog knows to go up into the woods to take a dump. Holy crap. You know, I didn't trust the COVID vaccine simply because the flu vax, they tested for 10 years on the military before they gave it to civilians. Oh, man. Hot sauce go there. Here's my electronic bag. There it is. Garbage bag. Always pack in or pack out what you pack in. If you don't pack out what you pack in, you're a fucking lazy ass person. It weighs less than when you packed it in. Pack it out. I mean, if I were going to believe in any conspiracy, it'd be that one, that like all the meds and whatnot out there are experimental tests on us civilians and humans. Oh, fun fact, did you know that 23andMe, all their data is being sold to a pharmaceutical giant? Cool. Bingo boy, you can stay over there, it's fine. Don't get on the tarp with your muddy feet. Don't you get on the tarp with your muddy feet. Oh, you stepped on the tarp with your muddy foot. Stay. Oof. Oh, yeah. Ain't that nice? They tricked everybody to get their DNA by telling you, hey, did you want to know who your ancestors were? Do a 23andMe and you can find out all the information. And by the way, we're going to keep your DNA so we can do tests. Mark my words that like there's going to be another sort of like COVID type thing that directly affects certain DNA markers. Well, 23andMe, I didn't think they like sold the information. I thought they just worked with law enforcement as far as like if law enforcement had DNA, they could hit up 23andMe and they'd be like, oh yeah, we have this DNA. Can you run it through your system and see if there's a match? I don't trust the government as far as I can spit. Packed out. What? Oh, you talking this? I have it just for the paracord. Not like I need it. I have a ton of it. Ugh. Yep. I absolutely believe that, and the reason I believe that is because like when my mom was dying from cancer, she did an experimental treatment that quote unquote matched her DNA markers. Bullshit, get fucked. You thought it did, but it didn't. Hey, why are you walking on my tarp? I blame my... Boots, move! You're in the camera. Sorry, hope you like dog booty. I hope you like Boots' booty. Booty Boots. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. The rest of these can go. Oh yeah. See what I found on the side of the road too today? A big tent stake. I had been picking up like bolts like this to use as stakes. Found quite a few of those. What up, Dozer? As you can see, I didn't quit. What in the... The problem is I believe, well, first of all, I got stuck in this storm for the last hour and a half and whatnot. But also, I have that much tobacco left, and I think that was part of the reason that I was in a pissy mood about the weather today. Because I only have $4 to my name, so I don't really even have enough to go buy another bag of tobacco. Let's get off my tarp. Get off my tarp. Get. Go run in the woods. Go play. Go play. Go run. Here, ready? You want a stick? You want a stick? Here, ready? Go get your stick. Well, no, so you can see in a short that I posted the shelter I set up for a short time to get out of the rain, and I got like 2 miles left to make it into town. So don't you need a tent, man? I have a tent, but I also have a tarp. I started all this tarp camping. Amy, the lady that let me stay at her Airbnb, gave me a brand new tent. Get off the tarp, sir. Go find a stick. Go get a stick. Go get a stick. We didn't do too bad. Couple wet spots. She'll do. Huh, perfect. Nature's little hanger. Poof. No. Boots, get out of the way. Go, get. The tent tarp is what I was using to sit on. I suppose you guys have never gotten a video of me actually like packing up or whatever. Some people have seen it firsthand, but oh, I'm sure I'll find somebody that'll help me get some tobacco. I'm sure I'll run into some tobacco smoker either on the live or in town that'll be like, oh damn, you're walking across the country, you need your tobacco. I'm not sure I know what wild grape stems look like anyways. I ain't trying to pick something from the woods and smoke it and kill my lungs. All right. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm taking this off. There you go. Boots found something to do. He's chasing a little moth. Y'all want to go on a walk with me? Ouch. I know I could try. Everything that I do on this journey is not forced. Well, for the most part. I did ask Amy for a tent. But that's the only thing that I've really like kind of forced, I guess. There. What I need to do is, yeah, I have PayPal. That would require you to know my full name though, so you're gonna have to email me. My email is on my channel description. Side effect is you're gonna be coughing up all the tar and crap out of you. I mean, yeah. Hey, so if you're ever in the woods and you need to take excuse me, a turd, these are some good leaves right there. They won't give you a rash. I should have, I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna have to set you down for just move that water to the other side. There. All right. Son of a. I don't know if that's hickory or not. I just know it's not poisonous and it's a big leaf. Alright, how did your leash get tangled all like that? This little spot got us a tad tiny bit dirty, but kept us dry. That's all you can ask for, right? Kinda. Maybe. Let me check my spot one more time. Oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. That's this. Hey, boo-boo. You see that picnic basket? Oh, jeez. Hey, boo-boo. You see that picnic basket over there? Stupid tick in my beard. Alright. I'll show you guys the aftermath of me staying there. Once I tie up my... Booty doobers, are you a good boy? Are you ready to walk? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rumble? Where's Smokes? Is he in there? I bet he just heard me. Are you ready to rumble? He watches WWE on Mondays. Monday Night Raw. Used to watch that back in the day. Ooh, I almost forgot some paracord. Almost forgot some paracord. I'm showing my age again. Oh, why? Boots come. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. You see that picnic basket? All right, so now I know I say leave no trace. By that I mean like no human signs. I did clear out like the leaf litter and sticks and whatnot in that spot, but come on, hey, dude, you know that's not the. What did you get on your head? What is that? Did you get poop on your head? It doesn't smell like poop. It smells like tree stuff. Ooh, this trail is soft. Here, I'll give you a front way view. Go on, get over there. No, leave the sticks alone. We're not transplanting. Ooh-wee. Somebody had taken like a motorbike or e-bike down here. Ah. Follow the blue markers. All right. I'm thankful for the rain being done. This is no, you can't see it. Nickel Branch backcountry area. Email me. Oh, let me turn that around. I mean, if you're from America, do you still have your Cash App? Or I have Chime. Actually, I should take my Chime off of there. I don't have my Chime card anymore. Although I could probably set it up with tap to pay. PayPal works. Oh. All right, so I have a mile to go on this road to get out of the woods to the main road. Yeah. All right. A mile to go on this road, and then like 2 miles to town. I suppose I could do lives like this. I can kind of hang my thumb on my tie string. Since the thing for the backpack broke, I used paracord. Clearly this $45 Walmart backpack was not meant to be stuffed with 60 pounds and walked with every single day. Okay, not every day. For 50 days or so in a row. But It works. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Right, booty do. Right, booty do. But yeah, my life. This is what we do. Now hopefully, when I get to the bridge that's up here, there'll be a gap in traffic and I can kind of run across the bridge and not have to worry about boots getting hit. But we are kind of in the back country here, so even if there is traffic, it should be light traffic. What's my battery at? 44. Oh, shit. Might last long enough to get to town with me. How about that? I haven't done one of these. Walk with me. I'm gonna wait for him to come back and tell me that he sent me an email, and I'll and then I'll go respond to him. So if he wants to send me some money, he can send me some money. See, like, that's an adult that chose to, you know, want to send some money for the dog. I have no problem spending money on what people send me money for. Like, Cash App allows you to put a note in there. Like, you could be like, here's $10 for socks, or like, here's $5 for treats for dog. Get out of the way. Yeah, hello, I'm fucking walking here. Jackass. Word. Un momento, por favor. I will be back. I'm going to respond to Cinnamon. Alright. Alright. I just responded to you. Hola. Hola, mi amigo. Muy piquito, señor. Boots, heel, please. Everybody loves the dog. Everybody loves the dog. Huh, puppies? Huh, puppies? A good boy? Are you a good boy? He loves this. In fact, he gets bored when we're not walking. He'll sit there and start doing every time he lays down. He'll get up, walk 5 feet, and lay down again and be like, booty, 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 rocking everywhere. You want some water? It's kind of muddy water, but you'll drink it if you want it. Nope, gonna walk right by it. See, he knows good water and bad water. Now, would you believe me that I could pick up one of these rocks, and as long as I like picked out a funny shaped one and I rubbed my scent all over it and I tossed it out there, he'd be able to find it? He can, he does. He can, he does. Don't you, buddy? Hey, quit walking in front of me. There you go, walk to the side. Walk to the side. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Alright. 4 fingers, each finger is 15 minutes. Looking at the sun, I got 2 hours before it it hits the sunset mark. All you do is put the top finger at the bottom of the sun and then do another hand below that. Whenever you get to the ground level, that's how many 15-minute intervals you have of time left before sunset. It's a pretty simple way of telling time. Stop, Boots. Quit pulling. He gets excited when I talk to you guys too. Stop, sir. Can you heal? Thank you. Ooh-wee. This is gonna be an arm work. Just keeping this out. I might have to just show you where I'm walking and check the chat every few minutes. Every little. $155-pound dude carrying about 60 pounds on his back, walking across the country with his dog. If that ain't freedom, I don't know what is. There's a lot of like outdoor stuff that people don't realize or know about. Oh, hey, a prescribed burn area. That's cool. Forests need to be burned every once in a while. You know, if we burned more of our forests, we'd have less ticks and we'd have less uncontrollable forest fires. Cough, cough, California. I wish I knew what that meant. What is my destination? I believe that's what you asked me. Somewhere on the east coast of America. Somewhere I've never been before. But as you can tell, I am out in the middle of nowhere. All that's around me is forest and nature. Forest and nature. Now, if you wonder why I walk across the country and why I walk where I walk, it's because I get to enjoy this. It's peaceful out here. Although, don't fuck. That shit's disgusting. There's no reason to litter and I mean, also just stop drinking and driving so you don't have to throw your empty beer cans out. That's a thought. Or just get yourself a truck so you can throw the beer cans in the back, the bed of the truck. Oh, there we go. Hey-oh, 1 mile complete. Not the feel from me. I can get to Haiti like this, all the way to Haiti like this. And when I get to Haiti, the Haitian's gonna say, how'd you get to Haiti in just one day? And I'll reply with a whole lot of anger, blood and guts, and a whole lot of danger. It's one of my favorite cadences, and I say it to myself a lot while I'm walking. No tiendo pero me gusta el perro. I feel like I understand what that sentence means, but no, I wish YouTube had a translate function. That'd be cool. I wonder if all right, here we are at the main road. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Are you ready, Boots? Are you ready to go to town? Huh? 2 miles, good sir. 2 miles. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. You want water? Come get water. There you go. Come here. No? Okay. I guess he don't want water. Ooh-wee! It's a bright sun. You guys might just have to look. Stop pulling. What is going on with your thing getting caught? Oh, big truck coming up. Heel. Heel. Not doing that. No chasing cars. Boots, I'm gonna tap your butt. All right, 2 miles. Anybody in the chat think you could walk 2 miles with 60 pounds on your back? Here, let's start a poll. There you go. I bet you could, Whispers. It's all a mindset. If I actually knew how much the pack weighed before I started walking for all these days, I would have psyched myself out. But not knowing, oh, I gotta, oops, that got it too loose. That ain't good. But because I didn't know, I just threw the backpack on and started walking. I do know that, god damn it, there we go. I do know that had I started walking with the backpack that Jeannie gave me, the 30 liter, I'd be screwed. Just because of the amount of stuff that I have to pack, I need that extra room. Yeah, hold on. Mud Daddy just texted me. Yep. On live. He just asked me if I was walking again. Oh yeah, you told me last night. Duh. My bad, my bad. Wasn't thinking. Here, since the sun's not not in the way. I don't know what happened there. I tried to turn the camera. There. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I wish I could fly. Kind of. I'm gonna have to stop and fix this water bottle is what I have to do though. Move over. Stop that. Yeah, Mud Daddy. I feel like if you just joined, I figured I'd take everybody on a walk with me. Also, test my arms and see if they can hold a phone out to be able to do this for 2 miles while carrying a 60-pound pack. Yeah, why not? Let's challenge ourselves. I am having to keep like switching back though. See, I need a pack that has more cushion. These cut into my shoulders and cut off the circulation. So like people will see me walking down the road doing this. And it's just to get the circulation back into my shoulders. But if you ask me, I feel like I actually talking while walking can be difficult too. Yeah, well, there you go. 60 pounds talking and I'm holding my arms out. Let's get some. If I'm not motivating you right now, I don't know what will. Get up off your couch and move your feet. Go live your dreams. Oh, what's that say? There you go. Basic and dispersed. You know, only because it's a recreation area are you supposed to get like a backcountry type like camping permit, which I personally think is stupid. Un momento, I gotta take a wee-wee. What'd you do? Why you got it all tangled like that? All right. Boots, how'd you do it again? There, go. Good boy. You know, I used to jump off the playground when I was in elementary school trying to flap my arms so I could fly. It never worked. But I will say that as long as I keep doing this with my feet, I feel like I'm flying. I look back at where I've come from, how many miles I've walked. And to be honest with you, time is gonna pass anyways. So the 61 days I've been on the road, 2 months, damn, it doesn't seem as long when I say 61 days, but when I say 2 months, it seems like a long time. Because that's a 1/6 of a year that I've been on the road already. That's pretty wild. I'm pretty sure that's the bridge. I'm pretty sure that's the bridge. Yeah. Dun, dun. This is what my view looks like, kind of. Well, here. That's more accurate. That's about 3/4 of a mile away. About 15 minutes worth of walking. Time me. It's 1:52 on the live right now. It means it should be 2:07 when I get to the top of that little bridge thing. Let's see how accurate I am with my own speeds. Bah, 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 bah. Boots, move over. Guess who that was? The state popo. Oh. Yeah, that's doable. If I didn't have this 60-pound pack on, I can do that. I will say that I probably push myself a little faster than I need to doing this, but right? Nah, he just zoomed on by. I actually have not, other than that time walking. Stop, Boots. Other than that time walking with Dylan, I haven't gotten stopped walking. Boots, stop walking in front of me. Get in the grass. I haven't been stopped while walking. Most of the cops just waved at me. Even in town. And I feel like some of the towns that I went to, because I talked to like in Percy, Illinois, I talked to one of the cops while he was off duty. I feel like he told all of his buddies, it was like, don't worry about that guy, he's just walking across the country. And then also he told buddies in like the upcoming counties or towns that I was gonna be in, like, hey, don't worry about that guy, he's just walking across the country. That is one thing that like makes me want to keep walking and not get rides, because when I get rides, I just randomly show up in towns rather than everybody driving by me on the road and seeing me as I'm walking into their town, and then when I get there, they're like, yeah, I saw you walking. Yeah, walking across the country with my dog. There's been a couple people that have been like, yeah, dude, I've been seeing you walk for the last 3 days. I work all the way out this way, whatnot. Boots, stop pulling. Absolutely not, sir. No car chasing. They gave you a ticket for that? I guess, technically. Oh, that's a trail up there. Yeah, that's definitely the bridge, dude. Okay, I walked way faster than I thought it was. That was not 3/4 of a mile. I was kidding. That was 1/4 of a mile. Hey, stop pulling. Oh, I have it on top, not all. You wasn't high enough. You wasn't high enough. Fair enough, you're right. I should have gotten higher on the jungle gym. What's up, Marcella? How we doing? You're walking across the country. We're walking across America right now with me. Heel. I am leaving the Land Between the Lakes National recreational area. Boots, knock it off. We don't chase cars. Get over here. Sit. Sit down. We don't chase cars, sir. Bad boy. Come on, you. Yeah, this bridge looks a tad bit sketchy, but I have no choice. I have to get over the canal. Stop pulling. Here, you want water? Get some water up here. Get some water. Get some water. Water. Dork. Dork. There's water right there. Get some. Get some water. Oh. Well, great. Now I got to deal with muddy paws. I didn't think it was going to be that deep. Stop pulling. No, we're changing this. If you want to pull, you can sit right next to my hip. How about that? We'll just shorten your leash. Stop. What up, Jared? You're on a walk with me. With a 60-pound pack. I weighed it today. If y'all don't know, Jared is also an adventurer. He bikes across America. He's got his own YouTube channel. You can go check him out. I still have yet to check out your channel, but I am getting into town where I will have 5G service and I can actually look at your channel. All right. So, if y'all want to know like the sketchiness of like walking across the country, this is it. This is nice. I have a decent shoulder, right? But that's not going to be the case for the bridge. And now it wouldn't really matter if I wasn't walking with a dog. Just one of those things. Between the Rivers, Between the Rivers Memorial Bridge. That's where we got. Oh, the one where I was pissed off about the weather. Yeah. Well, I also have a very tiny amount of tobacco left. Like this, that's tobacco, not weed. So that may or may not have contributed to my pissy attitude towards rain this morning. But also, screw rain. I did actually have to stop. What you're doing? Huh. I bet they got weed. I could ask them for weed. Watch. See that? Some dudes down there. Hop over. All right, get up there, up on the edge. Well, all right, I lied. This bridge is not that bad. I have room to walk between the white lines, and Boots can walk on the ledge. I already saw you. I spotted you before you spotted me. Get up on the ledge. Look at that. So fucking beautiful. Now, everybody else that crosses this bridge or at least 99.99999, drives over this at like 55 miles an hour. Not me. I get to enjoy the whole thing for a couple minutes. Oh, hey. Looks like there's a nice beach over there. Huh. There's a landing over there. Probably like a canoe landing. Huh. This bridge wasn't so bad. Perfect time to cross it. I am dripping sweat. Might have to put on my do-rag. It's not a do-rag, it's just a... I gotta get over this bridge before I stop and do it though. Always keep pushing yourself. Always. Alright, I wasn't that far off. It's 2:03, 2 hours, 3 minutes. And I said it'd be, what, 2 hours, 7 minutes? I got to the peak of the bridge. So, I'm not too far off. I gave myself a little extra time, in fact. I think that's pretty good. Whew. Definitely going to be able to make it into town before dark. That's the best. That is the best. Boots, stop pulling. Ow. All right, let's rest the back for a second. Anybody remember what time of the live I started walking? I don't. I think it was around like an hour 30 or something. I can't remember the name of the guy, but yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, what lightweight material you would do, because even PVC is a little heavy. Huh. Well, shit. Then I was a lot closer than I thought I was. Livingston County. Either that or I do really fly and I'm just faster than I think I am. Get her done. Get her done. Stop pulling. You can do 400 miles, man, and you still pull. There you go. 5 mil pliers. Now, I love shoulders like this, and I'm sure Jared can agree. Makes you feel safe. Boots, stop pulling. You can walk in front of me, but you don't have to pull.
You pull me to the left. Heel. I just don't think he likes me talking to you guys. God, will you pay attention to what you're doing and I'm doing, please, instead of the sticks? Hey, there you go. That's what it's about. Adventurers unite! Ooh, canal campground. Too bad I only have $4. We can go camp at the campground. That's alright. I think I got like one more mile to actually get into town of Grand Rivers. Boots, stop pulling, please. My water bottle is really pissing me off right now. I have it on too low of a hook on the back of my backpack, so it's not being sandwiched by the blanket that I have there. And it's sitting there swinging back and forth. But if I stop and fix it, that means I have to. Hey, Andrew Jackson Smith. That's that thing that I showed you earlier. This is his Memorial Highway. I'll let you all read that for a minute. I thought that was pretty cool. Oops. Okay, Grand Rivers Business District. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Check my GPS quick. See which way is a better way to go. You can call me Boots' owner. I ain't taking the Grand Rivers Business District route. It's an extra like quarter of a mile walk. Heel. Eagle Landing. What is this? Oh, rich people neighborhood? Oh, yeah, definitely. Rich people neighborhood. They even got the stone little gates. Stay out of our gated community. Actually, it's not gated. It just... You ain't wrong. Oh, it's very undeveloped over there. Stop walking in front of me. I kick your feet like that and I don't like doing it. Stop! Boots is ready to be done walking for the day. This is how I know he's done, is because he gets in front of me and tries to herd me. The outer shell. You know, Whispers, you could always set yourself up with one of those pedal bikes that you do with your hands. If you wanted to join Jared across the country. Or just get an electric bike. Or have Jared build you a gas one. We got 6 boats on it. We got 83 people, or 83% saying yes, 17% saying no, 0 saying I wouldn't even try. There's a lot of people that are confident in their backs and shoulders and necks. I'm proud of you guys, but don't overestimate yourself and break yourself. I've challenged myself physically before I ever threw on a backpack and decided I was gonna walk as far as I did. And I'll be honest, when I first started walking, I had to take quite a few breaks. Ah, dang it. I got another bridge to cross. Maybe I should have taken the other route. Nah, I probably still would have had to cross the bridge. I can get to Haiti like this, all the way to Haiti like this. And when I get to Haiti, the Haitian's gonna say, how'd you get to Haiti in just one day? And I'll reply with a whole lot of anger, blood and guts, and a whole lot of danger. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Huh. No shit. Did you, are you patenting this design of yours? Or is it free to use, public use? All right, I gotta give the shoulders one break before we cross this bridge. Ah, go away, you tick. Trying to dig into my ankle. That's one reason that I like that I have to take breaks. Otherwise, I wouldn't look at my ankles or my calves, legs throughout walking. But every time I bend down to take a break, I find ticks. What do we got? Oh, train. Okay, yeah. Sure. Train tracks. Huh. It's kind of cool. Come here, Boots. Stop walking in front of me. I'm not moving anymore. Stop, please. Oh, yeah. Just climb up in one of those and go to sleep. Let's see if we can see what's... Get off of there. Boots! Stop! I don't know what was in those. At first it looked like there might have been a couple potatoes left in them, but those are leaves. Radiant thaw heat only, max aluminum temp 250. Well, that's what the side of the cars say, whatever that means. Somebody out there's a train guy that's like, that code, that's what that means. Huh. Obviously like a grain yard or something. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. That doesn't mean you couldn't like sell it for a fair price though, you know what I mean? Boots! Heel! Stop that damn shit. We'll go sit somewhere when we get there. Oh, well. I mean, fair. I mean, the concept. I mean, not saying that like looking at your bike I probably couldn't figure out how to do it myself, but having somebody tell you, hey, this works, it's kind of nice. It's worth 20 bucks rather than doing a trial and error yourself. And you know, stop, Boots. Ow, something in my eye. might have to, when I get to town here, I'm gonna take a look at your channel. What we got? I'll look at that later. Dang, man. Did you just get hit by the rain? I zoomed out on the radar and I seen the whole thing up over the Midwest. Minnesota got hit hard. But stop. Will you knock it off? Do we have to have a conversation right here, right now? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the rain. Minnesota got hit hard, but we were the only area that I seen like a huge strip of red crossover. There's still a tornado warning or watch in the area. Ooh-wee. Yeah. The people just sitting in the background. Smokes is one of those people stop it. You know why you annoy me when you do that? Because you've been told 1,000 frickin' times. Just because I let go of your leash doesn't mean speed up. My Mexican left behind his bike. Back up. Tired of frickin' dealing with this shit. Heel. Oh, that's what's up. Knock it off. Stop. Stop. Leave the cars alone. I've thought about going up to Alaska and doing some of that fishing, crabbing. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a cool challenge. And then after I make bank doing some one crab season, I'll go buy myself a piece of property in the outback of Alaska. Oh, hey, look at that. What would you know? Hey, this is not much of a town. Boots! Stop! Quit being an asshole. You're literally pulling me around. Oh, there's a gated community. Stop it. Is this a motel? Stop pulling. Stop. That is a Doberman. He will eat you alive. He's not there to play. if you can see the dog right there. All right. Well, apparently it's this way to town. Grand Rivers Business District. No, you're pissing me off. Don't wag your tail. You're not being praised or anything. I have a feeling Grand Rivers might be a sundown town. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Why'd you abandon your bike? Hey, they have sidewalks. Yeah, now you know I'm in town because there's a sidewalk. All right, here you go. I'll show you a little. Here, let me make my camera use the. There, whatever. Cabin Inn. Looks like they do pizza, and they got a little patio. Oh, this kind of looks like a park. That looks like a burn pit or burn pile. Cute little homes. Heel. I quite literally have no idea where I'm going here, but hey, there's Grand Rivers Inn. I wonder how much Grand Rivers Inn would be. Cinnamon was asking me earlier how much a hotel would be. And I don't have a good answer for that, 'cause I don't know. You know what I do know? That building looks abandoned, and that there's a pile of pallets that I'll probably sleep next to tonight. Maybe, I don't know. But that is something I would do. Oh, there you go. Because I'm not fair. Good answer. I like that, Jared. I like that a lot. I do. Hey, this must be the... Oh, that's the tap house. Oh. Yeah, that kind of looks like a cool little place. Tarp. Yeah, that's the Between the Lakes tap house. That truck does have an oversized load. Yeah, that's fair. Cool. And this is Grand Rivers Inn. Looks like there's a few people there. They do have some cars. Stay, play, explore, dine, shop, and relax. I wish I had money to shop, but I will explore. Oh, what do we got? In comment to your poll, I could and have, and if I felt worth. Stop. Thank you. I appreciate it. For being I didn't expect a woman to jump into the comments and be like, I could do that with 60 pounds on my back. I just walked like 6.5, 7 miles today with 60 pounds on my back. Hey, there's a picnic table. Stop. I'm gonna go sit at the picnic table quick. Take some. Hey, Craig's Dairy Dream. Oh. Whew. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, for the most part, women don't want to do what I'm doing. I mean, just the idea of not being able to shower every day turns women off. Probably like my BO does. But hey, that's why my Tinder profile says, if you let me shower, I'll cook dinner for you. You know, for real. Well, there's a lot of women that aren't. Most women. I'm just saying, I didn't expect most of the guys that are in my chat right now are former adventurers or current adventurers. So, like Jared, he bikes across America every 2 years. He has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. Whispers has done stuff like this. I wish I could include you in that, Smokes, but see, and that, like, honestly, I just put it up there as like a joke on Tinder, really, more than anything, because, like, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Around the area that I'm in, probably more likely, but I haven't actually been getting on and swiping right on anybody to find out if anybody's swiping right on me. I'm gonna... Un momento. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna see if Cinnamon sent me money, and if they did, I'm gonna figure out where to get some tobacco. There you go, see? Nope, unfortunately. Nope, unfortunately. Cinnamon did not send me any money. So I can't get Boots treats and or me cigarettes. I don't even know if Grand Rivers has anything like a tobacco store. Wow. There's the Village Market and Village Liquor, so I'm sure the Village Liquor would have the tobacco. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. I've been all over Minnesota. You know, I can tell you all about Minnesota. This is the first time I'm actually getting to see, like, different parts of the country that I've never been to. I guess I've been to, like, Jeffersonville, Indiana, but that was to go to, like, a church when my parents drugged me there. And I guess, like, along the way, we went through Chicago and whatnot. And nothing cool. Like, I've been through so many historic towns and seen so much history in the last 50 days that, like, as much as I hate the rain, I wouldn't give up what I've seen or experienced for anything. Don't let him fool you, dude. Like, instead of joining the army, he went and became a nurse. He still did something with his life. I signed my contract for the Marine Corps back in the day, but I opted out when I found out I was having a daughter. So I never earned that Eagle Globe and Anchor, but like, I was talking to Sailor CB on here. He's a vet. I was texting him, and I was talking to him about like this being like my crucible, because for the Marine Corps they do that 72-hour limited sleep, limited food, and asinine kick your ass up and down Mount motherfucker. So this is my own personal like crucible of mental fortitude and how far can I push myself. That's why, like, even today when I was talking about quitting, I was like, you know you're not gonna fucking quit. Shut up. Oh, dang. That's what's up, Garrett. Elizabeth. I wish I got to do all that. Well, I'm doing it now, so it doesn't matter. But it would have been cool to do it as a kid. Although, I would say if I traveled as a kid, I wouldn't care about the things that I care about now. Like, you know, like this little sign on the side of the road. Oh, by the way, I gotta show you this picture of Boots. Look at the bodies. Look at the bodies. No, this sign. You know, I stop and read these things along the way. Whereas, like, if I was driving across the country, I wouldn't have the time to. You're not gonna stop at every sign you see when you're driving. You're just gonna drive by and be like, oh, that was a historic sign. Wonder what it said. I might go into the village market here and see if they got like a Black and Mild or something. That's fair. I think if I had to guess or say, I think it's because as kids, things like Mount Rushmore are like mysterious to us. Like, how did they really do that? As an adult, you're like, yeah, they kind of defaced a Native American monument to put their own monument up. I guess it wasn't necessarily a Native American monument, but it was meaningful to the Native Americans. And then us Americans, the white man, went ahead and we're like, whatever, we're gonna make that ours. We're gonna put our face on it. But as a kid, you don't think about those things, so I can see it being, you know, one of the cooler experiences, and or anything that you see like that. we still don't have anybody that says they wouldn't even try. That's pretty good. Everybody's pretty confident that they could pick up 60 pounds and walk with it. All right, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I have $4. And I want tobacco. Should I spend some of the $4 on a Black and Mild, or should I wait and see if somebody blesses me? Decisions. Well, I guess the decision will be made. BR. Yeah. Looks like we might have a fellow adventurer right there. Bike on the back of the old Buick. This is actually a quaint little town, you know? Everybody's walking around here. Like, golf cart over there in the parking lot for the village. This ain't a little town, this is a village. Oh, dude. You see that building over there? That one up above the dumpster? I bet that was the old theater. Alright, so one thing about me is, like, I like old stuff. I like old architecture. I like antiques. There's some of my favorite things to watch and enjoy. I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna sleep tonight. That's what I gotta do. Also, I just stopped and got real chilly because my entire shirt is soaked. Like, I mean, my shirt is soaked through. My backpack even has a sweat line on it. Un momento, I'm gonna look at the GPS quick. You've got mail, sir. I don't know why, but I felt like I should pull up the email, and there your email was. Give me a second. I gotta go back and. All right. Get up! Don't make me step on you, you dork. Alright, so there isn't a tobacco store in town. But I'm going to assume that the only place to get tobacco is... Stop. You know what? I didn't even look up gas station. Hold on. Yeah, so the closest gas station is in Lake City, which is another few miles away. You want water? Get water. Drink. Get a drink. Thank you, Whispers. I appreciate you. It ain't much, but it helps out, right? Everything adds up. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be the only place to get something. No, there's not a gas station in Grand Rivers. Gotta go to Lake City for a gas station. And I'm not walking another 4 miles tonight. Not happening. I do got to go up that way to get on 62 to head east anyways, but we'll see here. What's up? Pretty good. Here, you, come here. Let's go in and see what they got. Oh, no pets allowed. See, you gotta stay out. Good, how are you? Do you guys sell tobacco here? Yeah?
What you need?
Do you guys sell bags of tobacco or no?
I think the only one, like chewing tobacco or like, or for
Like
cigarettes?
rolling your own? No? Do you sell chewing tobacco? How, like what do you got?
Like cans of snuff, or do you mean like
You got any of the bags?
like actually chew?
Yeah, like you got any of those like $1.99 type bags?
No, I have America's Best, which is $10, and then I have Levi Garrett, which is more.
I don't know.
Less? I don't know. $5.49, I think. No, maybe. I don't know.
How much are your black and milds?
Just above $1 a piece.
Hey, can I just get one of those, please?
I have Crown cigarettes that are $4.30 a pack, plus tax.
Fourth. Yeah. Yeah. You got tap to pay? All right. Yeah. Let's do that.
Red shorts,
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
and you can just take them to the register.
Hey. Hopefully we can. All right. Uno momento. That actually wasn't bad. I had 55 cents in my pocket. So $4.65 for some crowns. Oh, there's a kitty. Say hello to the kitty. You didn't even know the cat was there, did you? Get over here. Sit down. Sit. Thank you. What's up, man? Nope. Sit down. Hi, kitty, kitty. What's your name? Get over here. I did not tell you to go say hi to the cat.
Hi, kitty, kitty. Are you okay? Hi, kitty, kitty. Hi. Oh, you're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. He won't hurt you, I promise. I won't let him.
Well, what it does is it allows me to have a full cigarette before I go to bed, and it lets me have a cigarette when I wake up, which was, again, part of my issue today, because I was out of papers. Hold on, I gotta put my backpack on. Oh. Come on, go, yeet. Yeah, right, the black cat. Like, I woke up not being able to roll myself a cigarette, not knowing when I was going to be able to get more tobacco, but knowing that I was going to be sitting through another frickin' storm. I'm like, dude, can I get a frickin' break? Oh, I know where I'm sleeping. Right there, next to that wall. That works. I'm gonna go sit at the picnic bench where I was just at. Well, I mean, can you blame him? Boots just tried to jump him. Thankfully, I think the rain should be done for the night. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny all day, so all the rain that we got this morning, this afternoon, it's gonna be one muggy day tomorrow. It really is. You know, I'm glad there's a bunch of puddles around for Boots to drink out of, because I really don't have it in me to what you're good, dude, don't worry about it. I'm still heading your way. I just got to Grand Rivers. I left Hillman Ferry Campground today and got myself stuck in a little thunderstorm, but yeah, tick didn't hit me up, so I'm going with the you know, keep it moving. He lives in Kentucky, so if he still wants to meet up with me, he has the ability to. He's the one with a vehicle. So I'm gonna thank both Whispers and Smokes for these cigarettes. Even though I had $4 left, you both sent me like almost $4. So thank you for cigarettes. I appreciate you. Damn. I'm lucky. Technically, we're still in a tornado watch here, I think, but like you can see the sky is like. I don't think we're getting any more weather. Fortunately. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I had I got to the Welcome Center, the Northern Welcome Center, and I see a dude filling up his 55-gallon drum of water, and I was like, he's got a cigarette. I went over to him and I was like, could I buy a cigarette from you? He was like, no. I was like, oh, for 50 cents? No. I was like, all right, have a good day, guys. I go to turn around, and he was like, but you can have one. And he looked at his friend that he was with and just smiled, and I was like, you son of a bitch. That's some shit I would do. They've had some really bad storms. I just got into town where like I have full 5 bars of 5G. So I'll be able to catch up on everything and check out Jared's channel. And I mean, this is what I sat through, Whispers, as far as like, I'm sure you probably just recently got hit. Oh, yeah, there's always email too, dude. You can always hit me up on email. Let me know. Oh, okay. I'll check email. I love my community. Oh, damn. I kind of swore that I would never say that. Because I hate it when YouTubers are like, oh, my community. It ain't mine. Yeah, I know my Arkansas family, where I was on the homestead, they got blasted by the rain, and their creek's up, so they're stuck at home for a while. That was one thing that I liked about living on the homestead, is like when the rain came, 8 p.m. Central Standard. Hang on, what do we got? Oh, you're on in like 15 minutes, bro. You better get your ass going. I have been live for almost 3 hours now. Wait a second. Have a good night. I'll stop in and say hi, Jared. I want to see what you do. I just got a notification at 7:35 that there might be rain here tonight. So, you see that wall right there? Well, I've been telling everybody that hops on that's new or whatever that Jared has a channel too, and go check him out. But that cement wall goes all the way behind that building. I think that's where I'm gonna sleep tonight. Yeah, he asked me the other night if I've ever done the go live with a friend or whatever. Which, if I was gonna go live with somebody, I'd rather talk to them first. Although then again, I talk to anybody, so it doesn't really matter. Damn, I gotta throw on my coat. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I understood after I reread it a fourth time. Ha! There. No, I don't have to. Oh, shit. I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble in this town. Oh, yeah, there we go. Huh. That takes the chill off the air. Yeah, this is definitely a sundown town. I don't know if you heard it when I walked into the market, but he was mopping doing the floors and whatnot. I don't think so, because I have that option when I go live on my phone. Go live with a friend. But who knows? It may not work. I've figured out. What's up, Joshua? How you doing, man? We got moving today again. Whew, that's good. Good water. Should probably use my last electrolyte pack. No. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. Alright, everybody go check out Whisper's channel. Everybody go check out Whisper's channel and sub to him. What do you need, 100 subs or something? Or is it 500 subs? I can't remember.
Alright. I think it's what, 500 subs and you can go live. I don't know. No. I don't know. It's been I was never really even like paying attention to it because I didn't go live I didn't go live for a while I was posting. A couple chicks checking me out. You know, the dude with a backpack and a pretty dog. I'm not too bad looking myself though either. Oh, you have no idea how good that cigarette was. To actually have a cigarette and not be smoking out of my stupid little. Once they pull up out of here, I'm gonna go behind the building, have some privacy. Oh no, I'm not. There's a couple dudes hanging out behind me. Not very far. I'm in their eyesight. I know. It's always the dog. When I first got him, I was working at a bar restaurant connected to a hotel, and I'd had him for like maybe 3 days, and some reception for a hotel wedding was going on, and it was a bunch of like maybe 25-year-old women. This drunk woman, she just had way too much, and apparently she was like an outsider. She had already left town and whatnot, and yeah. Sorry, there's 3 dudes walking by checking me out too. She had just gotten too plastered. She had moved away, so she wasn't like friends with anybody. And I let her pet Boots, but then she kind of like tried to pick him up, but he was attached to my chair, so she like choked him. And I was like, all right, you're done. You're done. You're not touching my dog no more. And she started flipping out. You're ugly. You're fat. Your glasses. Your beard. Your. And I was like that. I was trying to be real nice because the more nice I was, the more she was getting pissed off. So I was like, that dress looks really good on you. Lavender is your color. She's getting more and more pissed off, and she starts saying more and more stuff. Well, I was with an older gentleman that like I bought weed from him in town, and he's an old school dude, been to prison, whatnot. He finally had enough of her. He was like, get the fuck away from us. Dude, she took a beer bottle and went, bing! He dodged it, and she almost smashed. She came this close to smashing the window of the restaurant. I was like, I think you better leave before you get yourself put in jail. One of her friends drug her away and threw her into a car, and they drove away, but thank you, I appreciate that. See, I told you I'm not that bad looking. My dog's prettier though. My dog is much prettier. Aren't you, Boots? Aren't you? Aren't you prettier? Are you hungry? Do you want water? Hungry? Food? Food? Come here. He's like, I can't reach you. Oh. Dang. I guess I didn't plan for that. I got a little bit of a battery bank left. I got a little bit. We're gonna move quick before we plug that in though. And if people have an issue with it, screw them. They can come ask me what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell them I'm going to sleep. Oh. Ooh, I gotta get a picture. You guys gotta see this sunset though. Ooh wee. I will say that I think Boots is the biggest reason that I get any help, because he looks fantastic, and I think when people see me with Boots and see what I'm doing or find out what I'm doing, they're like, damn, you got a really good looking dog for walking across the country with him and whatnot. But dog people will always be like, yeah, do you need some food? I got some food I can give you. You know, things like that. Where you're on the wrong side. Come on. Thank you. I'm not gonna walk through there. I think I can get over that way through this way. Maybe. I don't know. We're taking shortcuts. Ooh, this looks flooded. But I can get around, I think. Nope, that's flooded over there. Well, I gotta go the long way. Boo! I was trying to follow a sidewalk. And apparently I'm not sleeping back there because it's flooded. Fun! It's alright, we'll find a different spot. Let me throw the belly strap on. Alright, belly strap activated. Let's go find a quiet corner. I don't think, you know, I could just like post up next to that wall. I doubt anybody'd say anything to me. But it'd be kind of cool if I could be close to somewhere that I could plug in a battery bank overnight. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I think that is what I'm gonna do. Let's just go. Go post up next to that wall. It's kind of the best option I got. Told y'all many times, I will sleep right out in the middle of in the view of everybody. Because at the end of the day, they don't have to worry about me doing anything nefarious if they can see me. You know? There was plugins over there though. Come on, you dork. We are gonna hit it up over there. I think we can get through. Yeah, we'll just sit right here. Cool. 2 plugins. all I need. Get out my battery bank before I lose you guys. Get out of there, you idiot. I've tried to give you water multiple times. Why would you lick it off of something like that? I mean, granted, he doesn't know that those are like chemical bottles, but still. I just stopped at a puddle and asked him if he wanted water, and he said no. Battery bank right there. Now, get out of there. Yeah, I mean, he eats his own crap. It annoys the hell out of me. I could have just fed him, and he'll take a dump and go eat. Hello, I'm back, but what'd we get for all the votes? I think we got 2. Get off me, you little seed tick. What's up, peoples? I'm sorry. Apparently my phone goes from 5 to 0% real quick when I'm live. It looks like 2 people, maybe. 27% of 11. Yeah, 2 people. 2 people said they could carry 60 pounds, 2 miles. I asked that because that's what that backpack weighs. If you don't believe me, I have a short on my channel. I think it's like 2 or 3 shorts back that I weighed it. I weighed it today. And I weighed myself. I only weigh 155 pounds right now. I've probably lost about 10 pounds since I started my journey. And yeah. So I'm carrying like a third of my weight on my back. More than, actually, at 60 pounds. Apparently there's supposed to be some rain tonight. I'm not too sure if that's gonna happen or not. What's up? You 10 people say hi in the chat. Or at least take the poll. At least take the poll and tell me whether or not you think you could walk 2 miles with 60 pounds on your back. I believe. Oh, what up, Whispers? I believe most people can. I said, in a way, it's all mental. If you gotta take a break, you gotta take a break. The only thing is you still gotta make that 2 miles, so you better get up and go. I mean, when I started out, dude, I had to take breaks. I was a little bit overconfident in my abilities. I won't lie. Oh. He's sitting back, afraid to die. Yeah. Well, Jared should be live now. Thinking about going over to his live and checking it out. See what he does. See if I can steal any ideas from him. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's been doing it a lot longer than me, but I currently have more subscribers than him. I don't know if that's just, I don't know what that's about. He's been making videos for 3 years. I've been making videos for 9 months. Actually, I wonder how many subscribers I gained today. Un momento. 4 subscribers. Oh, word. That's good. However, I would not have been able to download it where I was. I could barely stream. Now I'm sitting at full bars with 5G. That's why I was like, Mud Daddy was asking me. He was like, what's the plan? I was like, well, I got to get to cell service so that I can actually use my GPS and, you know, figure out what I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna go, what roads I need to take to get to where I'm going. Because I was sitting at the campground trying to load it, and I was sitting there for like 5-10 minutes, and it's just a dot on a gray screen. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'd take that road. Luckily, obviously, where I am, I only had to take 2 roads to get to Grand Rivers. So clean the dirty fingernails. Hell yeah, I love balling, dude. Mr. B. Allen. I was kind of sad when he made that Amazon deal. I thought that was kind of one of the worst things that he could have done. I feel like he gained such a giant subscribership, and all of a sudden he was like, well, yeah, but they're gonna give me a guaranteed paycheck, so I'm gonna go with them. And left all of his subscribers. But then he did give permission to a couple, or at least one channel I know, to like post his podcasts or his stories.
What's up, my buddy? What's up, my buddy? What's up, my buddy? A good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy?
Why'd you retract the message?
I think he's somewhat back now.
Oh, hi there, buddy. Are you a good boy? Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. So he just lays down right next to me.
Yeah, well, he also brought people under his like media podcast or label or whatever. Um, I wonder what Badgett Playhouse is. They got fun, colorful lights over there. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want a shot, but I'm not walking over there. I know, right? There's like 4 little buildings out front, and then there's like one big building. I'm gonna look it up. Give me a second. I want to know what it is. Yeah, no, it's a actual like playhouse. Like they do plays, like theater plays. I mean, not that they couldn't be sexual, but they're probably not. Ah. Burlesque shows. Oh, Bootsky Dootsky. I love him. I loves him. He's such a good boy. See, you were on Whispers when I told you he was ready to be done walking today. That's what I mean. What you got? You got a hurt paw? You got a hurt paw? Let me see it. Stop licking. Stop licking me so I can see it. Stop. Boots. Is that a tick right on your paw? Pad? Can't be. Give me a second. Come on, stop. Let me see. Oh, you do have a... Stop licking so I can see. Right on his paw. I got it, buddy. I got it. Little shits. All right, I'm gonna hop off of here, and yeah, a tick right next to the pad of his foot. I got it, dude. It's gone. I got it. I got it. I know. It's actually the first time that I've seen him like licking his feet like that, so it got me kind of concerned about glass. I'm feeling it, and it's a tiny little bump. Sure enough, stupid tick. But I'm gonna hop off my live here, and I'm gonna go check out Jared's and see what he's got going on over there. Y'all have a good night. Go live your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because they wouldn't or couldn't live theirs. And yeah, stay humble. Have a good night.